Sit down, sit down. Sit down quickly. Finish it off. No, I'm going to start with the theory first. Keep aside all your notebooks. While I'm going to teach my concept, I'll be checking the notebooks as well. But you write the heading. Next chapter is water resources that we have to do. And now I won't tolerate any nuisance.
Yes.
Especially the talking of the students.
Yes, sir.
Then finish it. Keep it with you. Keep it side on that window pane. Write down the introduction in your notebook. Show my volume. Write down. Chapter name is water resources. Page 60. It's 123. Are we ready with the introduction?
Yes, sir.
Water,
Yes, sir.
the most important natural resource. I won't be repeating more than twice. Water, the most important natural resource, supporting life on earth. Water, most important natural resource, supporting life on earth, covers 97%. 97% of the earth's surface. Covers 97% of the earth's surface. Keep writing. As per the volume I'm thinking. 97% of the water, not earth's surface, I'm sorry, in oceans. 97% of the water in oceans. Dash, you write saline. Saline, ocean water saline. Whereas, same point, whereas the remaining 3%, is only fresh water. Fit for humans and plants. Animals as well. Next sentence. I will say only next sentence and then automatically I will. Two main sources of water. Groundwater and surface water. Yes. Write the percentage as well. Groundwater is 0.66% and surface water is 0.03%. In the last sentence, then I'll explain. Today, rising population, ing. Today, rising population and industrialization.
Yes, sir.
Emphasizes the growing demand for water. Emphasizes the growing demand of water. Then only put the heading need for conservation. The one full lecture you guys were talking, now left and right some are still busy. Now when you look at this topic, the entire chapter goes with the heading that I've already written. There is something new which you guys will be learning. I think 9th I might have just made a refer. but it is not fully. We call it as rainwater harvesting. Correct. A simple thing you and me ask, is water a renewable or a non-renewable resource?
Non-renewable.
Have you studied a hydrological cycle, also known as water cycle? So they say neither the water is gained nor it is lost. It's like a cycle. But which water you and me are very much worried? The fresh water, which is hardly 0.1% only. Why I'm saying 0.1%? That also, if you want to understand, one is which is stored in the inside the ground, another is above the ground. Surface water is less, underground is more. Excess which water is stored inside the underground, excess which water is stored inside the ground, and rainwater. So the prime concern of teaching you this topic to understand the need. I said rising population and urbanization or industrialization. Are they requiring water on large scale? Yes. I think today for you and me, electricity and water in our houses is a prime importance. Are we getting 24 hours connections? Probably yes for all in Navi Mumbai. But you don't see the same facility when you go deep into Maharashtra, where hardly they get drinking water. They go for underground. What they go for? Either well or tube well. You understand the difference between well and a tube well? Tube well means we are inserting iron pipes and we are digging water by a motor pump. So India has a lot of variety or the need for water for every field. Especially the agricultural field requires more water. North Indian side, they are gifted with good rainfall, plus they have dams as well. Whereas Deccan Plateau, where is Deccan Plateau? The Maharashtra, Karnataka, and AP. One, the rainfall is northeast type. You understand northeast type? Plus, the usage of water is also very high. Third, then we do not have the enough which water? This also. Surface water, you know, they dry up, especially during the dry season which is going on. Whenever in geography they say dry season, it is not only the summer, but also the winter. Is winter dry season? How it is dry season for you? Normally with reference to the water. We won't get rainfall unless and until we have a small disturbance. You remember what did I explain? Climatic. So summer mein tha. We call that as western disturbances, bringing rainfall. So normally this chapter will tell you only one thing. One, the water resources that you have already written. Second, need for conservation. Now, how do you guys tell me conservation is this? What is conservation according to you?
Not wasting.
Not wasting, saving. What else? What else? Can we use the word judicious use? What does judicious use means? Carefully using it. Very good. Now, why is there a need? Because you and me will always tell only one thing. We have done something called as sustainability. You understand what is sustainability? This generation is using it. Are we keeping something in reserve for which generation? Future, no, or may not be yes. Matlab, फिर भी no ही. So if you and me do not use water properly, then what will happen? There in future, as historians have already predicted, wars may be fought not for any land, not for any gold, but for also water. Already we have some IB level English chapters where there is a chapter on water where Africans, they have mafias who steal the water tanks and then go for ransacking. You understand what is ransacking? Aapka water tank hamare haath mein, kitna paisa dega? Bol. Already Africa is facing this problem. Have you heard about a country called Somalia? What's Somalia famous for? It's poverty first and then pirates next. Abhi, I think now the situation is under control. Majority of the ships which are on that Suez Canal and the Red Sea, these guys come and kidnap the entire ship. I'm using the word kidnapping. It is not kidnapping. They take it away. So poverty in countries like Africa, they face the first problem is with scarcity, water scarcity. So if I want to tell you what is water scarcity, there's a Swedish expert, I think not in your volume. His name is Falcon Mark. Usne bola per day per person is getting less than 1,000 cubic meters, close to 10 liters. Then that person is suffering from water scarcity. Do you think in our building and in your building, anytime water scarcity malum pada? Unless and until the motor repair is an issue. unless and until NMMC announces this. One tomorrow there may be. Keep the water in store. Normally we have the habit of turning the faucet, that is the pipes or whatever you call it, and the water should gurgle with a beautiful sound. If it comes with only the air, then our bachas will be taking balloon and filling up the air and playing. This is what's happening in South India, especially in Tamil Nadu. And Tamil Nadu has largest number of these tube wells. There was one lady CM, very good CM. Have you heard about that lady? Mrs. Jayalalitha. She was the first CM in India who made making a water pit compulsory for every house. Excess rainwater can be going in. So that I will be teaching you something called as rainwater harvesting. In Maharashtra, we are not following it very strictly because our area gets very good rainfall. So which part of Maharashtra gets good rainfall? Western part of Maharashtra, which part of the Western Ghats? The windward side gets more rainfall, the leeward. Did we do two places, Mahabaleshwar and Vai? Mahabaleshwar gets 300 and more, Vai gets less than 60 centimeters. So we can't fight with the rainfall, we can't change the location of the place, but we can go for which harvesting? Rainwater harvesting. So Government of India also makes serious efforts. Save water, conserve water, ads are shown. But then Government of India makes only one thing, put it into the syllabus of the students, make them learn. At least for 1 year, you'll remember what is water scarcity. Got it? So this is what we are going to understand. So there is a paragraph. I haven't given to anyone. It's empty. So write the heading, need for conservation. Point number 1. As if they are living and dying for only signing on. I know. Point number 1. Need for conservation and giving points. Right up. Excessive utilization. Excessive utilization. For excessive utilization for industrialization and urbanization. Excessive utilization. Ek minute. Atharva, you come here. Don't disturb me. Excessive utilization of water for industrialization and urbanization. Second point. And urbanization. India and agricultural economy. India and agricultural economy. India and agricultural economy needs more than 90% of the fresh water. India and agricultural economy needs more than 90% of the fresh water. Next. During dry season. During dry season. Bracket you write summer and winter. Rainfall नहीं है तो हम लोग geography में उसको dry बोलते हैं. During dry season. Wait. During dry season, inside the bracket you write summer and winter. Underground water reserves. During dry season, underground water reserves are fully exploited or fully utilized. Exploited are fully utilized. Are fully utilized. Why we are going for conservation? That's what. Next and the last point. Rainfall in India. You remember the two words, irregular and uncertain. Rainfall in India is irregular and uncertain. In India is irregular and uncertain. Now check all these points. Which point you feel irregular? Uncertain. Then go down to page number 124. Only put the heading. I'll be explaining all the heading in detail. Conservation practices. rainwater, watershed, water recycling, and prevention from water. Only the heading. It's on page number 124. Write all the heading, one below the other. Have you copied on all the? Okay, the first, still writing. Okay, the first one, it is rainwater harvesting. There is one small diagram just in that same page. I'm going to explain that. You can have a glance. If possible, I'll share some videos also. Now, normally in India, this has been a common practice. Every building with a terrace in Maharashtra. Now, the government of India asks you to go for this. What is harvesting? We generally do the harvesting of crops. Can we do harvesting of water elsewhere? We are doing it. If you see every building, the terrace water, the drainage pipe either joins the main gutter or it just goes waste. Instead of that, let us have a circulation pit. What is circulation pit? Where the underground water can be passed safely. If you look at that diagram, you see there is rainfall, there is a building terrace, and they have a circulation pit. Are you seeing it? Both the side put it simultaneously. So look at that diagram. Then the water pipe is going down, and there is one table called water table. And at a distance, want to know what he was doing? David. Then he was the hand pump. You can see. So when the underground water table increases during excess rain, it is enriching the which water? Underground water. Now look at the next mechanism. They have not given anything. Now, if you do watershed development, I have to tell you, whenever you have visited a dam or whenever you have visited any water conservation project, we always believe that it might be provided with a local garden. Have you seen? Every dam will have a place where the tourists who have come down to see attached to a garden. Now, this place is generally with a lot of water. To reduce the rate of evaporation, Government of India tries to grow trees in and around that plant. Why that trees? How trees will help you? It will reduce the rate of evaporation. The more is the water stored in the dam, but the higher is the heat, water evaporation will also be more. So if I want to say watershed development, I simply explain wherever is the water body, either it is a river, or it is a reservoir, or it is a pond or a lake, we try to give a which belt of trees? Green belt of trees. That is called as watershed. Next, we are doing water cycling and reusing. If you have gone to Sector 17 Vashi, they have a big water recycling plant opposite of that St. Lawrence School. Exactly near, thoda piche aana padega. The bathroom and the gutter waters that we are using, they recycle the water. Not for drinking, at least for gardening purposes. You might have seen some fountains are encroached here, and that water they might have written down. This water is a recycled water. Instead of using fresh water for washing your vehicles or giving it for garden, now the government of India made it very sure. That's why whenever you go for any public park, any playment or anything, they might have written not safe for drinking. So we always believe this water recycling. Water recycling is an exercise in which Government of India has reduced the pressure on what? Reduce the pressure on fresh water. Are you understanding? So this is called water recycling and reuse. And the last one that we have written, it is nothing but it is preventing water from pollution. Abhi pollution, you and me are a very active element. Do you accept it? Yes, sir. We throw whatever food package or whatever unwanted into a normal gutter also. You be ensured that gutter will be joining the sea. When Mumbai was experiencing flood, hardly we received a 9 centimeter rainfall. Hardly. Good thing of the place called Mausinran, which receives close to 1200 centimeter. It hasn't received any flood what you might have born or just born. The flood that Mumbai has seen. आज तक Mumbai में कभी flood नहीं है. But that day it was lucky. 12 o'clock the rain started. It picked up very heavy, and luckily that Arabian Sea, not that Arabian Sea, this Arabian Sea had a highest of the high tide. What do we call it in geography? Spring tide. So the sea was bulging with water, and our gutters also taking more of water. And the entire island of Mumbai, I say island, Panvel received food packets using a chopper. Some choppers came in and threw food packet. अभी तक मुंबई का escape ऐसा हुआ नहीं. But can we guarantee? Again, it can be again. So at least we have to say we are preventing which pollution. So next time you throw any unwanted, at least into the water bodies, be very careful. We have a plan in our country called GAP, Ganga Action Plan. Any idea what does that GAP means? Cleansing of Ganges, and Government of India spends crores. But then there was a disease, not a disease, it's a real pandemic. You might have observed that. Within 3 months, Ganges become pure as it was 24 years before it was. The good thing was all the industries were shut, and you and me are also locked inside the room. So Ganges or any river has self-cleansing. What is self-cleansing? River can clean itself if you dump the wastage in a proper quantity. अभी एक example बोलता हूँ, 5 ton का capacity है, but every day we are dumping 50,000 tons. तो गंगा भी अपना नाक बंद करके बैठा है. And let me tell you, this Ganga Action Plan is a costly river water cleaning plan what the government does. It's very simple. You stop dumping it. If you dump it, cleanse it. You know what I mean by cleansing it? There are 3-stage filtration of any pollutants before you need to dump into the river by an industry. But no industrialists follow that. So we are drinking the water or we are consuming the water which are highly poisonous. Then my some student says, no sir, we have so-called purifier in my house. Water purifier, whatever is the brand. To be very frank, that's a good one, but that will reduce the level of humidity in your body. If you drink normal water, then you will feel sick. Because that itself is a chemical. There are people in Maharashtra I've seen they simply drink the well water, only the well water. And their health immunity is higher than yours and mine. Because these chlorinated water or that capsules that is fitted into your water filter, that itself is dangerous. Why? Anyway, chemicals are chemicals. So the drinking water problem in India is a real trouble. So never in India I have seen safe drinking water. Only they will write drinking water. Look at these Europeans or Americans come to Mumbai, they never drink our tap water. Because you go to their country, their tap water is 100 times purified than the water that we drink it in the bottles. Either Bisleri or Aquafina, whatever you demand. Because the government of that country keeps one thing very sure. The water and the food they eat should be absolutely neat and clean. So India mein bahut kam hai. We always believe water pollution is one topic, which is a topic continued since so many years. It will be continuing so long. How can we put a full stop to it? By spreading the awareness. How can you spread? I'm not asking you to teach like me and go to a classroom or teach. Each one. If you could influence one of your friend that what is water pollution, prevent it, then that person can do. So this is what we are going to study. So write rainwater harvesting in your notebook. And copy down the area, rainwater harvesting, that first 3 bullet points, and then copy condensed storage and recharge. Then importance वगैरह मैं देगा. Are you understanding? First 3 bullets, catchments छोड़ देना, come down to condensed storage and recharge. I'm coming around to check the notebooks. Keep your notebooks ready. I'm getting a red pen also. Just 1 minute.
Wastage of food.
It's okay, it's okay. Aram se nikal. You guys never respond to what these guys are doing. What is their concern for you guys? Carry on. कुछ written action है अलग ये बाद में दे देना keep it there हाँ दे दो नहीं I'll collect it later इधर दो ये लेक्चर्स के बीच में मत देना रहने दो मेरे पास हाँ वो मैं देख लिया I'll give it to you hey your volume question answers need to be complete as well अभी नहीं कर यही आएगा इसका बहुत जो है अरे मैं yes also you all three some number no pencil is scheme नीचे नहीं गिरा guys write it down a child I have showed in the volume. Listen, everyone, look at what you guys are writing. Reading this part. Catchment don't write. Catchment don't write. Write this, and write this. Importance I will take. Now we are laughing, giggling, and talking. I will take it. You should have asked that. In all the lectures, consider. Then I'll make you all the three one. No, friendship all outside the class. What is spelling of the word plus? But spelling and saying. You are. That's the different meaning. Hey guys, in the years of certain, those are also not far behind in talk. At least as compared to you, they are quite silent. The girl is good. She's maintaining the notebook at least neat and clean. Hopefully the marks also comes very good. And they can be I'll be taking the volumes question answers as well by next class.
Volume में थोड़ी solve
worksheet है कि नहीं कुछ chapters में वो भी करेगा. Now in between don't talk. Leave it now. अभी आ रहा है. मैं बोलने के बाद ही इसका इधर. The incomplete students, after I teach, they'll be outside my class, go out, complete and come back. And we'll make sufficient space for you. Office won't be here. Today what time? This is income. This is today. Complete this. First person to the I only catch. Hey, my neighbor. ठीक नहीं है. Why? अभी change करो. You guys never accept your mistakes. Family members are given some sort of love and affection to us. Really? Name of the soil is क्या? ये सारी stands for what? Stands for what? I also know, but how do you like it like this? This is not accepted. It's okay. Carry on. I'm talking to her. मैं जाने के बाद बड़बड़ करूँ. ये क्या है इनका causes? Why? Carry on writing. ठीक है. Tropical desert for June light. You were here and you were not here. बाकी दोनों का what problem you want? You only select the problem. I will say that. Just show me by next class. Done means write the next heading. This side, these three always run them out. And there are so many stooges. If you have done, be quiet. सबको बोलो. Like rats and mice keep on doing their future sounds.
मार के बोलना नहीं मार.
दोनों को लेके जाके बाहर दो. I'm coming. You just put your heads up. You're so fast. Guys, shall we write the next heading? I've never seen my granny. Thank you. Before I could go there. Because we are born and brought up in Mumbai. If you're writing, don't disturb. I've almost checked. 2 persons notebook is pending. 1, 2 from here, and all from here. I'll be checking. No. I'll be going to send you out of my class after 15 minutes. But I'm going to discuss the answer. इधर से कौन जाएगा बाहर? हाँ, she will. Alone, they will not. There are certain things you have to do alone, and this is one. वो देखेंगे ना 2 मिनट का तुम्हें. Hey, where is my volume? Write on the next heading. Same rainwater harvesting, we are getting into importance. Point number 1. Hey, shall I explain this topic or shall I give the notes only? How they are gravely asking you, explain. Now, who can tell me, is it practiced in Maharashtra? If you have visited, not visited, you won't allow you. Sachin Tendulkar was the first person in Mumbai who has done this project. His house is in the insurance cover of 5 CR per annum. I don't think he might be paying the premium also. Free में लेता रहेगा. But उसने पहला बार जब बोला, it is his house which is going for this. There are certain ministers' house, they do even this one. What is that? Garbage treatment भी करता है लोग. मतलब अपना घर का जो कचरा है, they won't throw it out. Outside their own house, a small pit is done They put the layer, soil, again layer. ये सब मैं आपको sanitary landfills है. I'll teach you in that last volume of your geography. So now you can also do the same when we are having a little bit of a bigger house. Inside the flat, it's not possible because that foul smell will come. So what I want to explain, this is the most popular method of rainwater harvesting. The word is उसके ऊपर क्या है?
Rooftop rainwater harvesting.
Did I say the building's terrace or the rooftop? Normally, instead of the rooftop water going waste, now we are saying if this is my rooftop, let us have conduits. Nobody asked me what is the meaning of the conduits. These are the pipes which will be having the direction from the terrace, and we will have a circulation pit. What is circulation pit according to you? Where the water can go, and cover it with a big broad of stone so that the mosquitoes doesn't spread over it. And then this will add to which water table? Underground water table. During which season? During dry season, I can use which water? I can use a tube well. You understand tube well? And then I am drawing the water. Now, this is very useful if the state is getting rainfall. Like Tamil Nadu, the rainfall is northeast. You understand northeast? Hardly 20%. That water also, if you allow it waste, it is very difficult. So there is a very popular slogan that we use it for this heading. We call this slogan. I think it will be appearing in your textbook somewhere. Arrest water and percolate water. Anybody who gives me this meaning, his or her notebook is incomplete, I'll allow them to sit inside my class. Arrest water, percolate water. Think, it's very simple. What does arrest water means? Can we arrest the water?
Store water and reuse water.
Not so. How can we arrest the water? Before the rainwater gets into the sea, correct? It will become saline. Or before this rooftop water goes and joins the drainage, we have to arrest it. What do you mean by arresting it? Stop it. What is percolating mean? Allow the water to seep through. Therefore, in a city like Mumbai or Navi Mumbai, seepage will be minimum. Why seepage will be minimum? Everywhere it is concrete, everywhere it is road, footpaths. But if you have gone to a little bit of deep in Maharashtra, footpath roads are very limited. So there, what will be more? Percolation will be more. So that is why this program becomes very, very useful. If every building does this, if every house does this, we can say close to 50 to 60% of the rainwater can be done what? Either we will stop it, and after stopping it, the water will seep into the underground. Although Maharashtra today is not facing, except some Marathwada and Vidarbha. Have you visited these regions? They are considered to be the most dry part of Maharashtra, where farmers do not get even drinking water. So we always believe arresting water means stop the water, percolating water means allow the water to seep underground. So which season can we use it? Which are dry seasons? Both summer and winter. So let's write this heading in your notebook. Chalo. What was that heading called as?
Rainwater harvesting.
No. Importance. Point number 1. Point number 1 for importance. Most popular slogan of RH. What is RH? Rainwater harvesting. Most popular slogan of the RH, not for. Of the RH, yes, put that in your notebook. Put it into double inverted comma. Arrest water and percolate water. Arrest water and percolate water. In the attendance it is time. It means same point. Block the rainwater before entering into. It means block the rainwater before it enters into sea or drainage. Block the rainwater before it enters into sea or drainage. Second point. Rainwater harvesting. You directly write RH. That's understandable. RH helps in reducing the intensity of drought. RH helps in reducing the intensity. Intensity में SITY, don't write CITY. Intensity of droughts. Drought, suka. Next. Increasing demand for water. Increasing demand for water. Increasing demand for water and monsoon vagaries. You remember vagaries? Less rainfall. Monsoon vagaries. Spelling VAGARIES. Monsoon vagaries makes this program more important or more vital. Makes this program more vital. VI. Makes this program more vital. Next. Rapid consumption of underground water. Rapid consumption of underground water leads to depletion. Leads to its depletion. Full stop, continue, same point. RH can
Leads to
its depletion. RH can replenish. I'm writing that word. I'll explain it soon. RH can replenish or I'm writing it. Renew. ये पूरा वर्ड आता है एग्जाम में. Or recharge. All the three words are there on the board. Replenish, renew, or recharge the underground water. Change the para. Recharge the underground water. Next, N. New. N. RH plays a vital role, in not only water conservation. RH plays a vital role, not only conservation, but also a viable alternative. I'll explain it. Viable alternative for ये अपना next topic है construction. Viable alternative, underline that word. Then put the heading, next heading. I'll explain this. Only put the heading and keep. You write dams like this and make a small. We have major and minor. Here you write multi-purpose. Meantime, before I start explaining, you can turn your volume towards the last. You will have at least multi-purpose and major. You go down to page number 136, I think. Not 136. Minus 135. There are questions. When I am saying full checking means even these questions have to be complete. There is question number 5. The state reasons why we need conserve water. अभी हम लोग ने लिखा है. You can start writing. Meantime, I come around checking all the question number 5 in page number 136. Continue writing. I'll be explaining and then I'll be rejoining.
Sir.
Sorry.
Sir, which maximum poverty have
Quality.
Sir, which state in India has a maximum poverty?
It is Bihar.
So he's saying that Rajasthan has a maximum poverty.
Hey guys, without talking, solve the answer. अभी मैंने वो answer दिया है, ठीक है ना? ना उधर and all
ये जो मैं अपना सब कुछ नहीं कर रहा मैं भूल गया अपना सब कुछ तो
why against us? Here ये बंद से ना यहाँ से वहां तक है ना बेचारे एक दो बीच में बैठे उनको छोड़ के ना सीधा बाहर लेके जाके तो जो अपना स्टेयरकेस है ना एक स्टेयरकेस में एक दिन को then I come removing my belt like a sardar or then show them to turn and put one on the bus and bring it back. तू टेंशन मत ले बहुत लोग तू तो बेचारा अभी ज्वाइन हुआ ये लोग 9 से वही पढ़ रहे हैं
So 9 से
okay 8 से so there are some outstanding girls also similarly though never stop their mouth rotating. Yeah.
तो मतलब ये एक पेज में मुझे
Time to see what you raise. So other top floor 3 students have to stand. Only 3. Then I will be coming. Your madam will be coming. Correct, na? Equality. I will ask her to take a belt of the room. No need. The उसमें भी है. She is enjoying at every point. I am just keep assuming other lectures what kind of.
So होगा सब पहले
Are you guys talking? Right. Done मतलब क्या why this mouth is rotating like a बहुत कर रहा हूँ जब भी लिखते हैं हिंदी का साइलेंस की वार्निंग तो बात ऐसा चले लड़कियों का हम लोग इतना वेटेज देता है और मोदी जी का प्रोग्राम बेटी बचाओ बेटी बचाओ बस अपने अपनी लोगों पर आगे ये देखो वो दोनों बेटियां कैसी everything whatever you are doing now the camera is catching the tape
इसमें देखो ये शादी है
मैंने कब बोला दोनों को एक दूसरे से नहीं आता रिलैक्स चांस बाकी छोटे में जाओ कोई सर पता नहीं शी इज द रोल स्टार
सर 50 लिखना है
क्या करती है क्या Hey guys, did you copy?
Yes.
Ravi करेगा. Right on the next page. Can Ravi later? I'll come. I have to do the explanation also. Wait, write down the next heading. Listen, everyone. Now, when you have written the word viable alternative, बोल अभी तू नहीं बोल रहा था, ना behind, हाँ. Viable alternative. Many people tell me, sir, dam should not be constructed. In India, we have two. One is major, and other we have minor. What is the meaning of the word major? I have written the word multi-purpose. Abhi you guys attend the lecture, studies, writing, learning. Then there are many other purposes you come. That I don't know. But I say multi-purpose. You understand the word? Like तुरंत हंसी के हुआ. One thing is for sure. First week they were complaining 7:30. Okay. Second week quite okay. Third week they are sitting on the head of the teachers. फिर तुरंत टीचर को लगता है कि क्यों मैं 7:30 इन लोगों का मुंह देखने आया. ऐसा मैंने बोला. I always believe that you are a multi-talented student. What does it mean? Besides studies, besides learning, besides so many things, at least you sit in front of us. That's most important. Why it is most important? Because I can help him. Oi, what's that? To understand the geography concept called viable. What is viable? It is a cheap alternative. If you have seen any dam, I don't know, the dam in Lonavala or in Maharashtra also, the minimum cost of a dam will be running in at least 200 crores minimum. It can go up till 800, 1000, 3000 crores. We have Bakra Nangal Dam, Damodar Valley project, वो सब अभी मैं करेगा. They are those dams which not only help in इधर आना. अरे इधर बुलाते क्या? I am a monster to munch you away without the salt and pepper. Come. We always believe this multi-purpose dams in India, as referred by Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. What did he refer? You know my ancestor. I said it is the temples of modern India. What is this dams mainly constructed for? One, reduce the floods, control the droughts. Not only these two, we generate which electricity? Hydroelectricity. And dams are generally a center of scenic or tourist attraction. Correct? Now we have these canals which have 24/7 good water. We can even go for fishing. There are canals in foreign country where they use it for inland navigation. I can't bring big international ships, but at least small ships can be done. India में मुझे बहुत कम canal दिखता है जो मैं local transport for ships I can use it. So I am saying it is a which alternative? Viable. For which construction? Is it okay? Next I said major and minor. Minor dams, we have a project called Jayakwadi in our own Maharashtra. It is not a minor, but it is one project which has a unit which you can see the water once open from the reservoir. Comes out the canal and the same water is pumped back to the reservoir. You understand what is reservoir? What's reservoir? Where it is stored? Normally up, because the water has to fall, then the turbines rotate, then only we produce which electricity? Hydro. So Jayakwadi project in Maharashtra was the first project. Once the water is opened up, it comes down, goes low-lying area, again more than 50% water is pumped up. So this is a reversible pump turbine unit. Understood what I'm saying? So in India, these major dams mainly situated in those rivers which are perennial. What are perennial rivers according to you? Very good. Flows throughout the year. Two sources of water. What are they? One is rainwater. Second is groundwater is a river. Good. Melting of glaciers. So in India, we have this Brahmaputra, Ganga and river Indus. If you have seen TV channels, especially with respect to the neighbor state of Pakistan, it's running through serious troubles. After Mr. Imran going in, coming out, today he's out. I don't know, maybe tomorrow he might be inside the jail. Not like that. But then we have Indus Water Treaty, which was signed during Mrs. Indira Gandhi, out of which 2,800 kilometer, India uses only 800 kilometer. The rest goes to Pakistan. Now, Mr. Prime Minister of India is going to block a major part of the river Indus, which belongs to India. It's like Nehru is giving gift to both China and to Pakistan. If you don't know, the place called Siachen, which is a part of our map, is given to China, which the government wants to take it back. And POK, that is also part of India. Now slowly India is going to gain the control of POK. POK, mujhe nahi lagta it will be a trouble for India. It can be easily, but Siachen can be a real trouble. Siachen, more than 60% of India's freshwater glaciers are there. And it is China which has taken over. It can be, say, Nehru gifting the China with a slogan called Hindi Chini Bye Bye. That is the time China attacked India. What's it?
Sir, the Pangong Lake in that is half divided or
No, it's only one part is with India. And even that Mount Kailash, these girls and boys were saying, Mount Kailash doesn't belong to India. It's with Tibet. And China has restricted the mountaineers getting into Kailash. 7 Chinese people have tried to see what it is happening, and all the 7 people died. When they were brought back, they died within few weeks only. So China is really tricky with going to that Mount Kailash. Neither it allows anybody to go to that. Even Mount Kailash has a lot of glaciers. I've already told River Ganga, we have a glacier called Gangotri, from where we get the source. Yamuna, it's Yamunotri. Brahmaputra, it is the Sangpo river which flows out of Tibet and enters India from where? ये सब आपको 9th में था, Arunachal Pradesh, and flowing into Bangladesh, Bengal, and goes back to Bay of Bengal. So India is no short of rivers, and India has done which projects more? Major and minor. Minor, there is very few which comes for your board exam, but major multi-purpose projects you should understand. Is it okay? So now write multi-purpose projects separately in your notebook. Okay. I'm checking. I'm coming back. Yeah, first put the heading major dams and come to page number. They haven't given any. No need of page number. I'll only give. Are those dams in India? Major dams or multi-purpose? Are those dams in India which serves variety of purposes? Are those dams in India which serves a variety of purposes? Right below, one below the other. Restricts flood. Students ऐसा लिखता है, restricts floods. Either S any one side. Second point. First point. Restrict floods. Prevents drought. Is it correct? Flood को control कर सकते हम लोग थोड़ा सा. We can completely stop it. Prevents drought. What do you pronounce? Second. Generation of hydel power.
generation of
Hydro or hydel? Hydro power. Which generation of hydropower? Next, site of recreation. Site for, don't write off. Site for recreation. What is recreation? Tourists. Site for recreation. Next, canal water can be used for fishing. Canal water can be used for fishing. Can be used for fishing. Next, government's major attention. Government's major attention to serve. Government's major attention is to serve main agro districts, main agricultural districts of India. To serve major agricultural districts of India. Whatever. Example you can write. Multi-purpose का meaning दे रहा. Example you can write Damodar Valley project. Yes sir. Damodar Valley project. Example. Dams. Hirakud. I'm writing it. Hirakud. And the last one, Indira Gandhi Canal. Indira Gandhi, or you can write Rajasthan because it is started by Mrs. Gandhi. Indira Gandhi Canal. Now, only the volume part you have to do. Only 2 things I'll make you to write in your notebook. Rest things you can do it on your own. I'll also explain. Pick up page number 125. They've given the meaning of the word irrigation. Everyone start writing irrigation now. There are 2 lines. Importance you copy as it is. Then method से फिर मैं करेगा, है ना? Irrigation का meaning लिख दो, importance को copy कर दो. Methods I will give it to you. Page number 125 and 120. Here I have corrected.
Sir,
correction.
अच्छा रुक जा. ये भाई सब सामने आए तो पहले.
sir, bottle लेता हूँ.
हाँ, मेरे लिए भी लेकर आना पानी. Why this handwriting is here? I told you. Huh? You write the same. Numerical का क्या है spelling? क्या spelling है? Where is E there? Now I don't want to shout my voice for keeping you quiet. Wait, I'm coming. ये कब किया? अच्छा उस दिन मॉर्निंग में. Your handwriting is a real trouble, man. I don't know what to do. 9th में भी बोला था. Again started now. Wait. Now I am not going to exercise my throat. I will do the same thing using the hand only. ये बात नहीं करते. इसको हेल्प करो. मतलब तू क्या विषय है? Wait. जिसने तो डन बोला ना उसे when I am communicating with you, you don't understand. Guys, are you completing?
Yes, sir.
I am also coming round to help. Come in. Please come.
You are told that I know not how to speak.
No, I didn't find empty. मैं आगे जा रहा था पाइथन टीचर Which paper is no. Jesse, how do I know? New chapter ये किधर है? हमारा साइड में लिखा था मैंने लिख दिया। ये करो। दो सेकंड लेक्चर कर ली।
उसके बाद वाला सर बोले रिजल्ट्स को
ये फाउल है। वॉल्यूम में लिख रहा है वो कुछ अजीब सर
सोशल फॉरेस्ट्री मैंने लिखने बोला था किधर है चेक कर किसी ने लिखा राइट डाउन द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक
मैंने लिखा है
I remembered social and agroforestry and made you to write
हमें फॉरेस्ट
कोई के साथ काम करके
सर लिखा है
सर लिखा है।
ठीक है वो तो डीजल एक मिनट रुको. There are two lengthy boxer fighting. Now the they are not the wide boxers. Okay guys, write the next topic in a note. Nahi na. 250 I'll complete this chapter. Okay, look here. Did I say methods I'm going to give?
Yes.
Write the heading, methods. Methods I'm giving it. Did everyone write what is irrigation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Irrigation in India. Irrigation in India. अभी मैं नया दे रहा हूँ. लिख. Irrigation in India is a major concept important for all farmers in India. Is a major concept important for all farmers in India. It is the art, A-R-T, of supplying fields, of supplying water. It is the art of supplying water to agricultural fields. Art of supplying water to the agricultural fields through dams and canals. Through dams and canals. Next point, in India. Next point. Broad classification. In India, it is broadly classified or broad classification. 1. Conventional methods. Conventional methods. Dash. Wells, tanks, inundation. All from the volume. If you think I'm going fast, keep your volume right next to you. Conventional method. Dams. Sorry, not dams. Well, tanks and inundation canals. Inundation canals. It's okay. I'll use it, yes. Next. Modern methods. Modern methods. Tube wells. Drip irrigation. And perennial canals. बाकी सब उतना पॉपुलर नहीं है. Drip irrigation and perennial canals. The next small assignment, there is wells, tanks and canals. These three topics, as silent as possible, you are writing the heading first conventional method. Did you write? First write conventional method. I'll give wells short. Similarly, you can write for your canals and tanks. Write down wells. I'm giving it. Very old method of wells. Old method of water supply to agricultural fields. Old method of water supply to agricultural fields. Also, the cheapest source of irrigation. Also, the cheapest source of irrigation. Second point, it is mainly practiced in. Second point, it is mainly practiced in UP, Haryana, Rajasthan, UP, Haryana, Rajasthan, Bihar, Maharashtra, AP, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Bihar, Maharashtra, AP, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Short forms use kar lo. Short forms use karo. Last person. Are you able to pick up? Karnataka. Its main advantages are. They have given a list of advantages, but I'll give it in 2 sentences. That's enough. Its main advantages are simplest, cheapest, most independent source of irrigation. Simplest, cheapest, and most independent. Second point. Easy construction and easy maintenance. Easy construction and easy maintenance. Easy construction and easy maintenance. Along with less capital. Along with less capital requirement. Dash dal dena. Less capital requirement dash can be dug at individual level. Can be dug, D-U-G, dug, past tense of dig, at individual level. Disadvantages, individual level. Matlab, the money is so cheap, anybody can go for well. Now go for disadvantages. I'm giving it. Disadvantages. Your method of writing and my method of, there is a lot of gap, which you will fill. Point number 1, disadvantages. Limited supply of water. Limited supply of water, comma, during dry season. Limited supply of water during dry season may dry up. Well may dry up. And if left unclean or not clean regularly, water may turn brackish. You understand brackish? B-R-A-C-K. Brackish. The water may turn brackish. Now you go for tanks and go for canals. Similar way that I had made you for wells. Don't write so extensive, because not heavy weighted chapters are these. Wherever you feel, I'm just running around for your correction, same where I kept the red pen. पहले जाकर आने Yes. And now the last till I want perfect silence. If not, after 2:15 I can engage some people to sit here. Not for doing TP, for studying and completing your work. Let me, where I kept my red pen, I came here. There, paper there. Just see whether I kept my red pen somewhere there. I kept my red pen somewhere here. Where did I keep my red pen there? No. It's here. I found out. Your notebook to be correct. So that economics chapter you have understood. So this Sunday I'm coming in here. You got an announcement? You and one more student. Very good. Good. किधर से? क्या हो गया बच्चा? अच्छा you are the other person. What's your name? So for exclusively I cancel my Vashi's class. I'm coming here. What's the problem? I don't know. What where are you going? I don't know, but I'll be coming. Don't worry. I'll be coming. See your timing and. I got the news of economic admissions. You. Hey, I've got 3 students in Vashi. मैंने बोला मैं नहीं आऊँगा. मैं मेरा नेहरू के बच्चे के लिए. Yes. अच्छा.
अरे मुझे मम्मा उसको भेज दिया
इतना होल्ड नहीं कर सकता है बट होल्ड कर सकता है कि नहीं इमरजेंसी है तो जा उसके बाद तब that was just a friendly time अभी जोर से मारो did I say something to all my students I'm seeing it and I'll say and I'll make it true and make your coordinator to call all the family members. Kids will come after 3 only. Because today I want you guys to spend here. Let me see. As if just I'm doing. There are certain students. I think Riddhi's book, Yashita, and even this person book. Although I dictate. In between the lecture only they are maintaining neat and clean. There are certain, I don't want to name any, rubbish से भी rubbish लिखा है. फिर बोलते हैं कि तेरे वजह से लिखा है. And those same students are here also. I should salute this girl, Riddhi and Yashita. Yashita has a good habit of writing that entire topic with a stylus or a colorful. Even she follows the same. Even she has. जा भाई जा. देखा नहीं कभी बच्ची जा वॉशरूम वेटिंग कर जा अब भूल जाएगा थोड़ी देर के लिए maintain the same things for your 11th and 12th ये टाइटल पेपर में दोनों सेट से एस्पेक्ट था this person complete your geography notebook by Sunday at least who is that friend here anybody Riddhi, उसको हेल्प करो to complete geography notes. तुम नोटबुक उसको दे दो she will come. फ्रेंड है ना तुम्हारा नहीं क्यों याशिता के लिए करेगा क्यों ए याशिता look at your friend ऐसे ही है हाँ बाहर लेके जाके देखना
Two lecture
not attended. So you want to that. एक काम करो मैडम को बोल दो especially you and you and include these two name also. They might plan some class. Nobody is going to stop, but let me see. आप बोल देना. At least notebook उसको दे दो. Complete तुम्हारा है. इससे लेकर याशिका को चलता है. अभी देखिए. हाँ. ये so popular railway station है उसका बोल. अभी तक मम्मा. तो डीडा वॉशरूम गया या ये काम करने गया किसकी मम्मी है तो तुझे क्या अभी लेडीज टॉयलेट टाइम नहीं It's okay. Hey guys, I'm going to give the third one.
lecture over.
No, over. I said 2:30 we are here. नहीं, एक मिनट. दोस्ती और तेरे से लेडीज टॉयलेट ये दोस्ती अच्छा नहीं है. और बोलना और थोड़ा मैं बोलता हूँ. बट नहीं देखने का ना, दैट्स बैड. यू शुड क्लोज योर आईज.
कंप्यूटर पे वो वाला.
अरे बॉयज टॉयलेट इधर है, तो उधर से क्यों जा रहा है?
मैं बाहर आया.
बड़ी जवानी में ये गलतियां करती. बट ऐसा गलती करो जिससे तुम्हारा मम्मी पापा को तुम्हारा नाम याद. बॉयज, एवरीवन पैक अप योर बैग्स.
ये अच्छी काम है.
सर आपका ऑटोग्राफ बस सर बस इधर पे नहीं आना. सर आपने अभी सब लोग लिख रहे हैं प्रोग्रेस है.
नहीं, मेरा नहीं.
Hey, where is my volume? There. Hey, 2 minutes, listen to me and then you can run away. Settle down and pick up all your respective mobile phones. Hey, guys, settle down. We can't live without you. Hey, listen. In every branch, sit down. In every branch, they are in a hurry to move. After the chapter I finish, I inform the test department. They are checking your Sunday's dates, and the test will be following one after the another. So now I finish more than 3 chapters with you. Listen. Let the bell go. Now I finish more than 3 chapters with you. I'll ask them to put maybe one day all the 3 chapters. Wait, let me tell you. One is climate, second is that soil, third is natural. Now even we have finished water, but wait, I will not ask them to put water and topo because these children have not attended. So those who have not attended climate, now only go after that madam is free, talk to her, finish climate explanation. Either you watch the video or you take my, either you take my class separate if the department allows you, because my timings are not so free with like you guys are. Second, while writing the test, you are asked to come prepared and do. And these 1 chapters wise tests will not continue for a long time. And I heard many schools have warned them, topos are going to be, once school reopen very quickly, they are putting a test. I don't know how many schools are going to go for topo, but what I'm going to do, in every lecture, I'll be taking 1 lecture for topo, 1 lecture for like today, what I've done. So next week when we meet Monday morning, first lecture, as Virat asked me the theory for that climate. By Monday, everyone keep your learning part ready of your climate. Bye-bye. Wait, let the boys, girls wait for 2 minutes. Oh, door open kar pehle. Let this boys run away quickly.